We're in Boulder, Colorado, and Folsom Field, where these teams are taking the field. And we couldn't have asked for much better weather for tonight's game between the Colorado Buffaloes and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Hey folks, this is Brad Nessler, and I'm joined today by the coach Lee Corso and the former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. We're all set to kick off another great college football weekend with tonight's highly anticipated contest.
West Virginia has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. Colorado tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. And this game is now underway. West fields it at the 11. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. This drive will start at the 35-yard line. There are four wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Option right side. Tackle made at the 39-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second down and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Handoff to the right. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Third and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line. And this crowd is going crazy. Throws and it's incomplete.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on third down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he got a nice chunk of yardage on that return.
I'll say he was moving out.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 28. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Got the corner. He has some room. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 49. I hope you didn't blink because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
And he's level at the 47-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second and 6. Ball on the 47. They line up in the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. He's at the 40. And he's taken down at the 39-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
He's taken down at the 35-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Second and 6. Ball on the 35. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to pass. Recovered by the offense.
That's what a good pass rush can do for you.
Yep, they got in the quarterback's face and made it tough on him to throw a good pass.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 29. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. He airs it out. Drops it. They couldn't pick up the first down, so they'll have to punt this one away.
It was a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. Not much luck the last time this offense had the ball. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
You would hope in that situation that the receiver would make more of an effort to catch the football.
The defensive back's moving in closer. from the gun. They go with the run. Oh, he got nailed on that one. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
They're down and 7. Ball on the 23. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Fires complete over the middle.
Oh, man, they had him good there. The defense was look and run, and they threw it for a big gain.
The running back really sold the run well that time. That allowed for the quarterback to get the ball downfield for a decent gain.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Got a receiver, and he dropped it.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd and 10. They line up in the shotgun. Fullback handoff. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Good job of wrapping up the big fullback and not letting go.
That can sometimes be a tough thing to do, to pull down a big, strong fullback for a loss. Nice play.
It's absolutely deafening down there. No time to throw. They got in there quickly.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
He really got a hold of that one. He takes it in at the 14. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 25. And they come up big on the special teams there.
Boy, I'll tell you, if there's a hole to be found, this kid's going to find it. Sensational punt return, my friends.
This drive will start at the 25-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the give. They bring him down in the backfield.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
Pretty good run there by the quarterback.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody open downfield, so he made a good decision to take off, and he got some good yards out of it.
Nickel defense. Complete across the middle. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Well, that's how you get it done when you're down by the goal line, Coach.
When you're close like this, you tell your guys, get in there, push, shove, and block. Just get the ball in the end zone.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. Taken from the 10. What a collision. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll work from the shotgun. He's tackled at the 37. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Boy, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Looks to pass. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line up in the shotgun. Run right and hit in the backfield.
Yo, that was not a very good play right there. He had hardly any room to run.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. The score here in Boulder, Colorado 7, West Virginia 0. They'll work from the shotgun. Got a receiver, and he dropped it. And a great job that time on defense.
Good job here, but let me tell you something. That wideout was left out to dry that time. Woo.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Back to pass. He fires this one. It's going the other way. What an interception that one was.
He seemingly came from nowhere, and boom, he took the ball.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the handoff, watch out. He makes his way to about the 45. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
Colorado is up 7. He drops back. Long ball, right side. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. They'll work from the shotgun. Batted away.
Kurt,
Yeah, Coach.
did you see that drop pass?
Yeah, but it's safe to say that he heard footsteps, don't you think? I mean, the defender almost got there at the same time as the football.
All right. Well, the correct answer is yes, he did drop the football. Come on, sweetheart. The quarterback is trying to get you the ball. You got to make those kind of plays out there.
From the gun. They go with the run, and he's taken down at the 25. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 25. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down, less than a yard. Ball on the 30. This place is getting loud. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Tackle made at the 46-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, let me tell you the reason why this play works. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
Looking to throw. And he's got all the time in the world. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. The D sniffs out the screen pass and holds him to a short gain.
Contain, contain, contain. That's the only way you could shut down a guy with 4.2 speed.
That's right, Kirk. The defense stuck him early and gave him no room to work with. And you know what? It's a good thing they played it as well as they did, because there's just no way you could take the angle on this guy when he hits the sideline.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. The fullback brought down in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
Option left side. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. And once again, they'll come to the line, try to convert on third down. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Passes, and it's almost picked off. Kirk, he threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
And he's got it. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, and he finds a wall. Gain of 2.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
Can't find anyone open. And it's caught. He's knocked out of bounds. Right around the 48-yard line. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48. They line up in the jumbo set. He's tackled around the 43-yard line. A pickup of 5. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 43. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. Caught, and he's tackled right away.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the halfback. Brought down right around the 30. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 30.
Timeout called by the offense.
2nd and 7. They come out with 4 wide out. He drops back. Rolling out to the left side. Swatted away.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
He's scrambling. Interception off the deflection.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. Nice gain on the play.
The ball was thrown perfectly. Good precision there.
They line up in the shotgun. They go with the run. Tackled at the 44. 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 44. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Brought down at the 36-yard line. So the pass is complete for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
And, Coach, this is becoming a very nice drive that they've been able to put together. That's 3 first downs, and they're still going.
Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again. A 4-yard loss.
there was no way that they were going to get any positive yards on that play.
No doubt. The quarterback would have been much better off throwing the ball away than losing a good chunk of yards.
He's tackled right around the 18-yard line. Great game in the works, folks, as we come to the end of the first half. The score here at Folsom Field, Colorado 7, West Virginia 3. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 32. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They're packed in tight on the line. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's to the 40. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line.
They brought the middle linebacker on a blitz, and the quarterback got the ball out of his hands in time for a first down.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. And he's taken down at the 49. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Throws complete. He's got space to work. Excellent open field tackle.
Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
And Kirk, that leaves a big hole out there. But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's pushed out of bounds around the 22-yard line. Good gain there on the quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
He's taken down around the 20-yard line. They sneak it for the first.
Nice going up front, giving him enough room to squeeze in there and convert the first down.
Colorado is up 4. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
The linebacker got a good jump on the ball and really got to the ball carrier quickly.
The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Throws completely stopped immediately.
As long as they're making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a play.
This linebacker wasn't letting this guy go anywhere. Very nice tackle.
Brought down at about the 5-yard line. They just keep moving the chains.
Bit by bit, my friend. It starts with the short pickups on first and second down, and then you get the rest on third down. In the process, you start to wear the defense down, and that's when you break the big one.
Taken down in the backfield. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 3-yard line. He got 3 yards there on the scramble. 3rd down and goal to go. And this is the 13th play of this drive. All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there. He got behind those big buffet busters and followed them into the end zone.
That doesn't do a whole lot for yards per carry average, but hey, it sure puts a dent in the scoreboard.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. takes it out to about the 31-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Strings it out left, and he stopped right away. So at the most, he gains a few inches. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 32. From the gun. They go with the option. There's a very impressive open field tackle. 4 yards gain. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 36. The intensity of this place is increasing. He's got an opening. He's taken down right around the 42-yard line.
Gutsy call here by the offensive coordinator. I would have expected pass there, Coach.
Well, this kid just got enough for the first down. I thought it was a good play call.
Yeah, they got the first down, so it's hard to say that it wasn't a good call.
Here's the give. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches. 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They'll run the option.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying to the ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
They line it up with 3 receivers. He's pushed out of bounds at the 50-yard line. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on 3rd down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Those 3rd and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. They come out in a goal line set. And they make the stop around the 46-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 46. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll bring him down around the 40-yard line. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
Not a bad run at all. He came away with 5 or 6 yards, and this offense will take that every single time.
He gets another carry, and he's taken down around the 35-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. We played 3, and this is not what the experts predicted. The score here at Folsom Field, Colorado 14, West Virginia 3. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. They'll get 2 on that one.
It's a good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
He's going to try and scramble. Fumble. Scoops it up. And that's going to give these guys a chance.
I tell you what, Kirk, they needed to force a turnover there, and that defense jumped on the football.
Now all they need to do is come up with some big plays and put some points on the board in a hurry.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this defense better start to get pressure on the quarterback. They're giving him way too much time back there to throw the football.
They line it up with 3 receivers. Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll run the option. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. They come out with a big set. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This one 56 yards away. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it's good. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He just drills this one. Brought down at the 31-yard line. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
This has turned into a good one, Kirk. A big defensive stop on this drive, and we have ourselves a game again.
And I definitely think that the momentum is on the defensive side of the ball, Coach. But this offense can end that in a hurry with a few first downs.
From the gun. He scrambled. Knocked down, incomplete. 3rd and 13 coming up. Ball on their own 28. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Going deep, lays it out there. Makes the catch and look out. He goes down at the 12. And what a pretty pass that time.
That pass was as good-looking pass as you'll see all year.
First down on the 12, and they can smell the goal line. Colorado up by 8. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Almost eked out a yard on that one. It's 2nd down. They'll line it up at the 12. They come out in a nickel. He's under pressure. He's out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
That turns out to be a huge loss.
It looked like he just got lost out there. That kid was running backwards, sideways, upside down, every way but forward. What are you doing out there, kid? Tell me, please.
He launches one for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. So that is just a huge touchdown, guys.
You know, the defense needed to make some kind of stop there to get the ball back. But now, that just about seals the deal.
That's right, Kirk. Now they have to get a quick score, get the ball back, and score again.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, Colorado 21, West Virginia 6. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Colorado is ready to kick it away. And they can forget about returning this one. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
These guys have to get off their horse and find a new horse because the old horse isn't going to get them 2 scores as quickly as they need to get them.
Derby? Again, this is an analogy I will never quite understand. And that is a great call in a big game, especially on an early down.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
If the defense wants to stop those quick throws, then they should really put somebody up on the line and bump these receivers to throw them off their routes.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. And he's tackled right around the 48-yard line.
There you go. Good read by the quarterback to give the offense a new set of downs. If the defense wants to line up in man, work that slant route until they stop it.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Option. Here he goes. He got hit hard. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
3 wideouts here. Brought down around the 35-yard line. 1st down on the run there.
Let me tell you something. That was a good play, but you got to try to conserve some clock there.
No question. You're in an obvious hurry-up mode. You've got to get to the outside and get out of bounds.
It's complete. There he goes. He steps out at the 31-yard line.
I like what they're doing here. Short completions are the cornerstone of an effective passing game.
Make the stop at the 22. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well and then gets the ball out of there.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And he's taken down right around the 10-yard line.
1, 2, 3. That's exactly how you throw the slant against zone coverage. Nice play to pick up the first.
The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red zone blues. And down he goes around the 1-yard line. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Throws quickly into the end zone, caught for the touchdown. So they find the end zone, and at least they make up a little bit of ground, guys.
Well, it looks a little prettier on the scoreboard, but it's not going to change the outcome.
No, but it was still a great play, and it's good to see the offense finishing off this game on a good note.
And they won't get the 2. There's a player shaken up on the play. Here goes. He's taken down at the 47-yard line. They were really hoping to get the ball back there.
Well, now they have to call on their defense to make something happen. They need a big play right here to get that ball back.
They line up in the jumbo set. Straight run here, and he's got nowhere to go. 1-yard loss for the halfback. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 48-yard line. 2 tight ends here. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. And he gets a yard on the run. 3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 37. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looking to pass. They called a pass play, and wouldn't it have been better just to take a knee?
Maybe they want to try to score again and add insult to injury.
Man, that's all I can think of too, Coach.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. Single set backfield. Gives it up the gut. They didn't get it. Well, they'll turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, football is a game of field position, and they just lost the battle right there.
Well, now let's just see how much this will come back to haunt them. It's 1st down going the other way. He's taken down at the 46.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
Quick throw, and he's got his receiver again. And they make the stop around the 34-yard line. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Colorado 21, West Virginia 12. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, this one will go down as a pretty big upset. Colorado made some outstanding plays in this game, and they proved to everybody watching that they're a very dangerous football team. Brad, I know one thing. I wouldn't want to play them.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.